Bonjour et bienvenue dans le 5e épisode de ce let's play sur Discworld. Alors on va charger tout de suite la partie, hein. Hop, charger une partie, la 3. Bah alors non, c'est pas le 5e épisode, c'est le 4 alors. J'ai un doute là. Non, ça doit être le 4, je suis désolé, je me suis trompé. Voilà. Donc, où est-ce que je dois aller? J'ai pris des notes. Alors, on va rentrer. Là, faut voir. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Je vais aller par là. Il me semble qu'on devait discuter avec le percepteur qui était cloué au pilori.
It's a frame-up.
Pardon?
They can't do this to me. I'm the tax collector.
That explains it then.
This isn't funny. I can't believe this.
Maybe you should take stock of your situation.
Now listen.
Too bad. Now your reputation's gone to rack and ruin. Still, I suppose it's taught you a lesson. Torture, get it? Not a good pun, but then, what is?
Everyone's a comedian. Except you, mister. Help!
What? You're the tax collector, aren't you? What are you doing in there?
Begging without a permit. I asked some old codger for money and he blew the whistle on me. Next thing you know, they got me in here. This is harassment in the course of duty, I'll tell you. Let me out of here! They can't do this to me. I'm the tax collector.
Ah, has someone collared your market?
Watch it.
Must be what they call a tax squeeze, innit? Oof, now do I think I'm up?
Very funny. I'll remember you, pencil-head. I've a perfect thingy. Begins with M. You know, I'll never forget.
Forget what?
Faces! My business relies on my memory for faces.
They must be your stock in trade. What's this thing? Soliciting without a license?
Ouais. Bon, on va lui rebalancer une tomate. Je sais pas si...
I already have one of those.
Ouais. On va lui rebalancer une tomate, je sais pas si c'était pas dans le sens là qu'il fallait le faire. Allez, viens par là. Allez, hop. Après tout, ça fait pas de mal, hein. Voilà, bon. Alors, attendez, je vais retourner sur la place où il y avait les baroudeurs. J'ai à discuter avec eux. J'ai baroudeur. Ça me fait penser à Cohen le barbare.
Is he one?
One what?
One of them, you know.
What? With a whip?
Yes. He's one of them.
Probably. He's wearing a hat.
Well, I'm not standing for it. Young man, are you one of them?
Eh?
It's all depending on his destiny. I'm the kind of man that went out and made his own destiny.
What out of? Wood?
Come again?
Well, you carve a destiny, don't you?
Could be made of ivory.
Can't get the elephants these days.
How's about iron? Then you could forge a mighty destiny. Too heavy. It has to be wood.
What?
There we are, young man. Your destiny should be made of wood. Don't go to the desert, though. It'll get termites, and then you'll have a holy destiny. Had to struggle a bit for that one, sorry.
Bah, ils sont bien barrés quand même, hein.
Look, I'm not exactly sure what you...
Yes or no?
Oh, all right. Yes, then.
Oh, funny. He doesn't walk like one.
It's hard to tell in that dress.
Ah, I think I can see how this is going. It's a case of humorous misunderstanding, yes?
Sorry? What's that?
I'm not going to fall for it.
I shouldn't think so, in that dress.
You see, you're just taking perfectly ordinary remarks and trying to make some kind of joke out of them.
Oh, come on. There's not much to laugh at in our job.
I can see that.
We need a bit of fun.
This might not be much, but it's better than being up to your knees in blood.
What are your jobs?
Oh, we're heroes, mate.
You? Don't make me laugh.
You just said we didn't.
I mean, you? Kill Dragons?
Oh, we've killed dozens of them in our day, and if you think you're a hero too, you'll want to find the dragon. So off you go. No point wasting any time. You didn't see me wasting any time when I took out the dreaded Temple of Offla.
Bon.
Eh?
It's all depending on his destiny.
What
Ouais.
out?
Come
Oui,
again?
j'abrège. Hein.
Be made up.
Ouais,
Can't
allez,
How's
dépêche-toi.
about
Oui,
I
c'est
too
bon.
have
Allez,
what?
allez,
Then don't
allez,
have to
allez,
struggle
allez,
with it.
allez. Voilà. Bon.
Ah, well, if you'll just excuse me, I think I hear destiny calling.
Oui, je disais que ça me faisait penser à Cohen le barbare.
Counterwise wine tasting at Bear Huggers Wineries. Please bring buckets to winery the day before you arrive.
Attendez.
Counterwise wine tasting.
Ouais. Et alors il y a du vin, on est sous avant de l'avoir bu. Et puis on apprécie plus tard le goût du vin. Enfin c'est un truc un peu
Lost.
particulier.
Small dog answers to the name of Gaspode. Talks too much. If found, keep. Wanted for arson. Suspect approximately 3 tons, 200 feet long, scaly. Wanted dead. Definitely dead. Reasonable reward.
Ouais, bah ça c'est le dragon. Ouais, donc il y a Cohen le barbare, c'est un vieux barbare, un vieux guerrier de 80 ans, plus de 80 ans, qui est complètement édenté. Et puis il est capable de se lancer à l'assaut d'une comment dire. Attends. Ah, voilà. Il est capable de se lancer à l'assaut d'une armée tout seul, puis sans vraiment avoir peur de mourir, et en étant sûr d'aller gagner. Hein. Un coup, il voit des prêtres qui sont en train de sacrifier une jeune femme sur un temple. Alors il va tous les tuer, il sauve la nana, mais il se fait incendier. Et il lui dit oui, vous savez pas ce que c'est que d'être une vierge de nos jours et tout ça. Alors, voilà, elle était pas contente parce que elle voulait être sacrifiée. Bon, après il finit par en faire sa femme. Hein. Et il faut savoir que c'est quand même quelqu'un qui connaît des dizaines et des dizaines de recettes de soupe. Bah oui, il avait plus de dents. Hein. Bon, il avait mal au dos. Enfin, c'était vraiment le vieillard typique. Sauf que c'était un guerrier et puis un bon. Bon.
Ah, background colour. Gad, but there's no expense spared in this place.
Care to buy a money pouch, sir? Very good, Nick. Cost you 1 shilling.
No, I already have a money pouch, thank you.
Are you sure?
Stolen! The damn thing's been stolen!
Good thing I was at hand with a replacement then, innit, sir?
Wait a minute. This looks exactly like my money pouch.
You see, sir? You'll hardly even know your old pouch has gone. Let's service for you.
C'est
Now
malin.
look. Did you just steal this?
Don't look at me, sir. I'm just a lovable street urchin, I am.
Urchin?
Yeah, you know, one of them hard things that lives on seaside rocks. The ones that end in points.
It's a starfish, isn't it?
Is it? All right, sir. I'm a lovable street starfish, then.
Sounds a bit fishy to me.
I'm just keen to get you to shell out, Gov. Like a second pouch, sir, just as a reserve, so to speak, in case the worst should happen.
Look, if it's not too much to ask, how did you do that?
What? Give away a trade secret?
Tell me how you do it, or I'll turn your spleen into a tank of sea monkeys.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Gov, look, it's easy. Just practice on those old guys over there and get your hand in.
Et il attaque les vieux. On va le mettre là-dedans. C'est quoi? La ficelle, voilà, c'est bon. Ok, donc alors maintenant c'est fait ça. Tac, là, voilà. Alors, on va... Où est-ce que je vais là maintenant? Merde, je sais plus. Je dois aller voir le coiffeur, mais je sais plus où il est. Dis-moi. C'est quoi ça?
The art of signposting.
Ouais. Ah.
Shut up
up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
C'est une salle d'attente.
This world you cannot stand. Tell me how it makes you feel. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, I see. A case of latent aggression, no doubt. Now, I want you to relax and tell me about your innermost feelings. When I say the word in question. That's it, that's it. Now, here we go. Monkey.
Ah, il parle à l'orang-outan, oui. Au bibliothécaire. Quand on entend du hook, c'est comme ça que parle le bibliothécaire. Ah bon, c'est bon. Alors.
Yes, probably as good a place for him as any.
Alors les trolls, ce qui est amusant, c'est qu'ils sont faits en pierre, en silice, et donc quand ils sont dans un frigo, ils deviennent très très intelligents. En fait, c'est comme les ordinateurs, et ils souffrent de la chaleur, et quand ils ont du frais, ils deviennent beaucoup plus performants.
Egg. I'm sorry?
The eyes, the awful knowing eyes.
What's happened to you?
I couldn't take it. Thumping, not thumping, my brain's gone potty. Ah! Get them off me. They're all green.
Alors lui, il a raison de venir ici apparemment.
Who, me?
Remove stains while it disinfects. Makes whites brighter than bright.
Look, I'm afraid I can't handle this right now.
Millennium hand and shrimp.
If you'll excuse me, I believe I'm needed somewhere else. This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation. Now, why is she dressed as a milkmaid? No, I can't seem to do that. That's possibly the most heinous woman I've ever seen in my life. Stunning how they managed to find these people.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting...
Bon, elle a déjà dit ça. Bon, alors, il faut que je sorte et que je rentre. Voilà, et je peux prendre le filet à papillon.
Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you...
Oui, allez, tais-toi. Alors, voilà. Bon, on le met là-dedans. Voilà. Est-ce qu'on peut grimper?
Shut up, sit down. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everybody else.
C'est sûr qu'on peut pas... Non, mais tu vas pas t'asseoir à chaque fois qu'elle te le dit, bon sang.
This goes up to the office, I presume.
Oui, ça c'est très bien observé, ça. Alors, attendez, où est-ce que j'avais marqué ça? Oh, tant pis, hein. On va aller par là. Je cherche le coiffeur, mais je sais plus où il est. Non, on peut pas repartir par là. C'est qu'elle.
Ah! Now this, clearly, is a Hublander Amazon warrior. This is easily told by her costume, the set of her sword, the characteristic goblin leather accoutrements, the firm musculature, powerful, unbridled, straining against the taut fabric, mere textile scarcely able to contain the ripe, majestic swelling of her...
What are you staring at? What?
So, where are you from?
The Hublands.
Hublands?
At the middle of the disc. It's where all the barbarians live, but you don't see many of them about. They're all too shy.
Shy? Shy hordes?
Well, they get bad press, you see.
Well, only because they crash civilizations, burn cities, and have a thing for the lamentations of women.
They're just enthusiastic. Boyish high spirits.
Oh, I see. All that nailing people to doors and setting fire to them is just a way of letting off steam, yes?
Yes, they don't mean anything by it. It's just their way of saying hi.
Ah oui, bah c'est pas mal, ça c'est sympathique. Hein?
Greetings, O noble warrioress.
Greetings, O pointy-hatted elf.
Eh?
It is I, Red Sorghum, chosen avatar of the goddess Mothra. I've come to Ankh-Morpork seeking adventure. I've sworn myself to the quest, and may give myself in marriage only to the man who can equal me in combat.
You what? Are you in much demand?
Well, yes, apparently. Under the terms of the geese, I'm supposed to suffer no insult from any man, which unfortunately includes wolf whistles, lingering looks, and even passing thoughts of attraction, which would be all right, but they insist that I wear this get-up. Standard heroine issue. By the way, geese is an archaic word, meaning something like obligations. I really don't want to hear any more jokes about birds.
Inconvenient.
It's ever so cold.
So, do many people actually just want to try and marry you?
Oh yes, happens all the time. Well, I suppose I encourage it, really. I mean, it's been 10 years, and a girl has to settle down someday. They've been lining up in the taverns ever since I got here. I've been killing people non-stop since 10:30.
Ah, so, just tell me a bit with this one. In order to get engaged to you, they have to
match swords with me, yes.
to the death.
Yes.
Sounds dangerous.
Actually, it's more boring than dangerous. Well, at least from my point of view. Other girls get to debauch with barbarians, and all I get is two-way conversations with the gods.
Really?
Well, it's not as if Mothra, goddess of Stepland, storms and destroyer of cardboard cities, really has anything much to say. I mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of things, but more often than not it just means chopping up some mothballs or getting her a nice rug for tea. I suppose there is a lot of posing, and the chainmail bikinis are nice, but it doesn't fill up a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. You, do know what I mean, don't you?
Sure, I know what you mean.
Mothra even gave me this magic sword, said it was to keep me safe. Bitch, every time I meet some halfway likable man, I have to kill him.
Well, can't you stop it?
Well, no, it's a magical curse, you see. For instance, if I even suspected that you found me attractive, I'd be forced to do something really totally unpleasant, probably involving spleens.
Spleens?
It's an organ. Not sure what it does apart from ooze green.
Yeah, well, I quite understand. Good thing I don't fancy you then, eh?
I'm ever so pleased. Of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with you in a dress.
Allez,
Well, goodbye.
bon, c'est sympathique comme vie ça. Hein, alors, je vais chercher le coiffeur. Faut que je discute avec lui. Est-ce que j'ai pas moyen de partir là-bas? Non. Voilà. Alors, je sais plus où il se trouve le coiffeur. Où est-ce que je suis? Je suis là, la place. Palais, divertissement, ici. Ah, la rue peut-être. Voilà, hop. Pourquoi il passe pas par là après tout, hein? Oui, mais... Voilà, on va par là. Bon, l'autre bourricot, là, il va encore nous gonfler, là. Donc on l'évite. Voilà. C'est pas là que je voulais aller. Ah bah non, je vais peut-être aller au coin là. Oui, comme un mauvais élève. Voilà.
Try again later.
And verily
Oui,
shall
tais-toi,
he bellow
tais-toi,
forth
tais-toi,
the
tais-toi,
10
tais-toi, tais-toi,
sacred
tais-toi,
names
tais-toi,
of the
tais-toi.
Forbidden Dawn.
Tais-toi. Ah, il est là, le coiffeur. Alors, attendez, il faut que je regarde.
Well, at least I suppose it's a hair roller.
Leave that hair roller alone.
Alors, attendez, il faut que je... Une cliente.
I wonder why she smells of brimstone. Is that a curler in your hair?
Impudent wretch, of course it is.
Just asking. So it's definitely a roller then?
What?
In your hair? A hair roller?
Well, of course it is. If it wasn't a roller, then why would it be there?
You wouldn't...
Wouldn't what?
You wouldn't say it's a bit, unusual at all?
Good heavens, no.
Right, you are then. Oh, so you're having your hair set in a traditional style?
Traditional?
With rollers and curls? Oh, yes, it should look very quaint.
Quaint?
Well, a busy woman like yourself can't always be expected to keep up with the new trends.
What? Don't be absurd. Barber, I shall have my hair set straight.
A very wise choice, madam.
Attendez, il faut que je regarde quelque chose. Ah bah, hop. Ok. Voilà, ça, Pickpocket, voilà, c'est bon.
I think the medical and hair care professions still have a long way to go. Hello there.
Hmm? Oh, hello.
I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all day.
Oh, not really. Not with the type of women we get in here. No silken locks, no golden magic drifting beneath my scissors. Nothing like my wondrous little milkmaid.
That doesn't work.
Voilà. Ouais, il plonge bien la main dans son froc, hein, quand même. C'est bigoudi.
I've never seen a metal hair roller before.
Ok. Bon, alors normalement, j'ai fait... C'est fait, ça. Voilà, donc on va ressortir. Qu'est-ce que je vais faire au mendiant?
Nice job, that, sitting down all day.
Ouais, j'ai déjà parlé.
Sir.
Oui, bon. Attends.
Why should I give you money?
Well, it's your traditional, isn't it?
Ouais, ça,
You're
j'ai déjà
saying
fait.
that you're...
Or then,
Well, wouldn't it? I mean, just look at...
why? What's wrong with?
Well, it's... I mean, why should someone give him money if he's as hale and...
Oh yeah.
Right.
Bon, je,
Right, you're on
après, ça sert à rien que je refasse les dialogues. Voilà, donc il faut que j'aille à l'écurie. C'est où? C'est où les écuries? Place. Parc. Ah voilà. Et je vais vous laisser là. Je vais sauvegarder. 0, 4. Voilà. Donc je vous remercie d'avoir suivi cet épisode en espérant vous retrouver la prochaine fois. Merci, au revoir.
Oswald's